What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Unrelated Sports Podcast. I'm your resident racing fan, Andy McConnell, and with me, as always, is my resident golfing partner and golf ace, Cody Allstat. Cody, how are we?
I'm doing pretty good. I actually golfed twice since it was just twice since the last time I talked to you. So that's pretty good. I don't get to golf a lot.
Thursday.
That's true. I don't think I've golfed. Yeah, just the twice, Sunday and today.
Okay. So, most important question: how was the golf?
I played Silvercrest in Decorah for the first time in a long time.
And that one's the hilly one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an understatement. It is. Like, I had a drive on hole one where I was in the middle of the fairway, which I don't do very often. And
I'm a witness to that. Yeah.
I was baseball swinging at it because it was such a hill. It's a hilly course. It's fun though. I do like it.
No, I know. I've golfed there once too. It's been a while, but I liked it when we went there. Yeah,
I got some clubs figured out a little bit. I mean, for that day.
hey, that's good. That's good.
It's always a little different. I played best ball, so I don't really get a good judge of how my game is because you're playing different. You're swinging, stupid sometimes, and
especially if if your partner's hitting the ball semi-solid, like for best ball wise, then you can kind of maybe take like a big daddy hack at it, knowing that your partner's just going to be nice and steady, or that you have to just play nice and steady because your partner's going Lord knows where. Yep.
I was trying to. I had a couple of really nice drives today, but I only played 9. But I tried to swing big a couple times and it bit me in the face. It's crazy. I swing big and I go nowhere.
Isn't that everybody though? In all honesty, unless if you're like Rory, basically.
Yeah.
Or world-renowned actor Scotty Scheffler.
He did have a great moment or two and
Happy Gilmore too. I know. Again, because I can remember. Did we talk about that last week?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. But yeah, like I said, him and Willie Z, they were the stars of the show.
For sure.
So, so before I get into my weekend, you were touching on before we talked. You did have one bad thing happen when you were.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go right into this early. This is gonna be our early segment of Decorah Pest Control Pest of the Week. Decorah Pest Control offers monthly and quarterly services for residential and commercial pest control. They treat for earwigs, cockroaches, ants, bed bugs, bees, fleas, box elder bugs, mice, and rats. And he also does termite inspection. Give Cass a call at 563-419-3251 and tell him the boys at Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you. And then also tell him that if he's ever golfing and there's a group of people that comes up behind them, let them play through.
Why would you want to do that?
One, you're less likely to get injured because somebody is going to eventually get mad and hit a ball into you.
Yep.
Didn't happen. I've seen it happen. Sometimes I've laughed.
I've always wanted to do that. Just try.
The last time I played in Cresco, one of our subscribers, definitely, I was golfing with him and he definitely hit into a group on purpose because they were not letting us through. And it was on hole 2. It was very early.
Oh, okay. No, I know who you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out who you were talking about, but yep, I remember him saying that story.
Yep. But you're just slowing down. Like, you're bunching up people. You're making it miserable for everybody behind you, and it costs you 15 minutes maybe or 10 minutes or whatever. But then you're not worried about somebody behind you. I don't know. I can't have somebody bunched up behind me and not worry about them. Like, I'm more relaxed than I used to be. I used to see somebody behind me and I want to let them play through. Part of that's just because like I'm better now than I used to be, and I didn't want somebody seeing me doing terrible. I think that's a new thing for like new golfers. Because like I will let people play through all the time. But like my friend Scott, he golfed with me this last weekend. Shout out Scott. You can tell like he's a newer golfer. He's really worried about the people behind us, which shout out to him. Like, that's awesome. worrying. You want to make sure everybody's having a good time out there, but
Mhm.
there's a you don't want to like let somebody play through and then be waiting behind them either.
Yep.
But today we were playing best ball, and the group ahead of us it was a foursome playing their own ball, and we were at the tee box at the same time as them multiple times. We're waiting on them on every shot, and like, come on, man, let us play through.
Was there anybody ahead of them at all?
No, there was about 3 holes.
Oh, then
empty because.
Yeah, see, I can understand if there's a group ahead of them, then it's like, well, you can't do anything. So
there's nothing you can do at that point.
But we've all run into that. But yeah, especially when it's only you two and it's a group of 4. It's like unless you guys are on the PGA Tour. Yeah,
it was a group of 4 playing today. It was like this was today.
Yeah,
it was a group of 4 behind a group of 4, but we were playing best ball. They were playing their own ball.
Yeah,
and. Yeah, it was just getting a little frustrating at the end. You can tell everybody's starting to get pissed off. Just there's no reason for it.
Well, it's one
common
of those.
Courtesy.
I mean, it's one of those. I mean, if you really want to, you probably could just jump ahead of them quick, like go into a different hole, and then always come back. But then you get out of your rhythm, and it's hard to.
Also, there's a lot of other people on this course today, so like,
yeah,
trying to get back onto that hole is going to be difficult.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But
so yeah, don't be slow. Rule number 1. It's just common golf etiquette.
Yep. That was
also fix your divots. But
oh my goodness, I feel like people are getting worse at that. I have been spending like 5 extra minutes on every green. It feels like just fixing divots that are on there.
Like, and what's the old rule? If you go to the green and you don't see your divot, fix somebody else's. Like
exactly.
Because don't get me wrong, sometimes I have a hard time trying to kind of guesstimate where my ball in it, but you'll see other ones and it's like, okay, yeah, I'll fix that one.
And we putted over one today, and it took a big jump on it. Like, we should have fixed that one.
Would the ball have gone in if it wouldn't have hit that?
No.
Oh
no.
Cody, this is where you lie and say yes.
I mean, it wasn't my putt, so.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it for myself, and I didn't make the putt.
Again, this is where you lie and say you fixed it and then you made the putt.
Oh, I drained a 73-footer.
Nice.
Dead center of the cup. It just fell in. It was crazy.
Nice. Oh, it wasn't like Tiger where it just sat on the lip and dropped?
No, I didn't have to get my shadow on it. I'm better than Tiger.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's better than the big cat.
Wow.
Hey, all things considered, though, I'm glad you had a fun time golfing.
I'm too.
Slow play.
Yeah, move on, though. How was the race?
Iowa Speedway was fun. It really was.
1 second. You're going to talk about racing. I'm going to go get Adam. We're having a hard time getting him to sleep, so I'm going to let him listen to you talk about racing, and that'll put him down.
Actually, if you watched the Xfinity Series race on Saturday, that probably would have put him to sleep. That was not a good race, which is weird because usually, of all the NASCAR series, the Xfinity Series usually puts on the best show, just the way how the cars are designed and everything. Except at Iowa Speedway. Last year's race was not good. This year's race was not good. I don't know exactly why that is, but it was a fun weekend. Peyton and I had a good time. It was fun just getting out of we were able to get in and out of the track pretty easy too, all things considered.
That's because you leave early, right?
We were making jokes like that all weekend. Heck, we saw Kyle. Our buddy Kyle, we met him. He bought a ticket for Sunday's race, just in case if NASCAR doesn't come back. He wanted to at least go to say you can go to a cup race. Yep. So we were joking with him when we met. He got there around noon. We were joking with him that we were going to head out because we were going to start beating traffic already. Like we were just having this running joke the whole weekend. It was
perfect.
It was fun. But yeah, no, racing was fun. The cup race was weird because like the first 70 laps, the first stage was just kind of cut and dry where there's no cautions. There was a late pass for the lead. I think Brad Keselowski passed Chase Briscoe maybe about 3 laps ago in stage 1. And then it's kind of about the same about halfway through stage 2. Like there were some guys that were trying some differentiating pit strategy and stuff. And then a caution came out and it threw the whole race on its head because then some track position got messed up. And then stage 3 happened, and I think they had like 10 cautions in the third stage. Like it got stupid. The only good news is that one of my two favorite drivers, Bubba Wallace, fell 2 laps down because he got in the wall and he bent a toe link. So it's a part in the rear of your car.
Okay.
So, but as soon as they got that fixed, he was like the first car that was any laps down. He happened to be 2. So caution came out right away, right after that happened, because I don't know if Denny Hamlin got, or somebody got spun. So Bubba got one of those laps back, and then no joke, like as soon as they got back to green, they ran for maybe about 4 laps, and then I think it was Todd Gilliland in the 34. His right side window came out.
Oh no.
So there was a little bit of debris. So then
Yep.
Bubba got back on the lead lap, and then in the last 60 laps of the race, he went from 32nd to 6th.
That's crazy.
I know. If that race
That's a lot of passing.
which is very hard to do with this stupid car that NASCAR has right now.
You said that Iowa's track is kind of hard to pass that too, isn't it?
It is, because last year, and I still don't know why they did this, because NASCAR is run by a bunch of morons and those morons happen to own Iowa Speedway. They only repaved in the corners the bottom 2 lanes of the racetrack. So if the racetrack is 4 lanes wide, they only put new patches of pavement down on the bottom 2 lanes. Okay. So then, I mean, if that part's all gripped up compared to the old pavement that's 20 years old, you're going to want to run in the bottom 2 lanes, obviously.
Yep.
And at that point, if everybody's basically running the same speed, it's hard to, like, the cars aren't slowing down as much, so it's very hard to pass people unless if somebody runs up onto somebody and makes a mistake.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was a very fun weekend. Probably the funniest part was Saturday night after the Xfinity Series race. We stopped at Bass Pro Shops. They have a big one in Altoona. Because Peyton had to grab something. And then over by there, there's like an outlet mall, and then a bunch of a few restaurants and stuff. So we were going to eat at, I don't know if it's called the Burger Shed. I can't remember what the name of the actual place is.
Fun fact about that place, Burger Shed. One of my friends had his wedding reception at the Burger Shed there, because it was like during COVID, and the place that he was originally supposed to derecho had hit and knocked the building down, and so they had to, his wife was his now wife was a event planner, and he had to they had to scramble to figure out somewhere else to have it and all that. And
shoot.
I was the best man at that wedding. I had to get, the Burger Shed was open for business in the basement, and then it's open upstairs, but
yeah,
it was a weird small reception upstairs. It was fun. It's a memory I'll have.
I've
been there.
I bet. Okay. Because we actually had went there 3 years ago when we went to the IndyCar races there, and we actually saw some of an IndyCar driver and his team there.
Oh, cool.
So we're thinking, hey, go there. Maybe we'll see some Cup guys there or something, some NASCAR guys there. But no, they were jam-packed. So we went next door. I think it's called Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. I don't know what the actual name, what the main name is, but we walk in there because we're both wearing just ball caps, t-shirts, and I was wearing khaki shorts. And I think Peyton was wearing jeans. But we walk in there and we kind of give a look at each other like, oh shoot, we're kind of underdressed.
Yeah,
because it seemed like kind of a fancier place.
Did you also have your socks pulled up and a pair of New Balances on?
I had the New Balances on, but no, the socks are not all pulled up.
They weren't pulled up. That's strange for you.
I don't pull them up. Okay. I wear them. I try to wear them low. But yeah, actually, somebody that we were sitting by, she was actually really nice, very friendly. But somebody that we were sitting by actually at the track was basically saying that I kind of had like the dad look going.
Good job.
Because they were asking what shoes I was wearing. I said the New Balance one, because the New Balance ones are comfy. I like comfort.
They're great when you're mowing lawn, chasing your kids around the soccer field. Just.
Nah, I wear Nikes when I mow lawn.
When you mow, okay.
Not the Air Maxes though, not the white Air Maxes, not those.
Well, don't wear white when you're mowing. It's just common sense.
Unless if you have a junk pair of shoes, and that's
fair.
How are you going to show that you mow lawn without the green if you're not wearing white, white shoes
with stripes?
Oh, okay.
On your lawn, that's how you show.
Do you stripe your lawn, Cody?
No, not anymore. I did when I had when I lived out by Lime Springs.
Yeah.
I definitely striped there, but uh, Ridgeway, I didn't have the mower or the lawn to do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. We don't stripe ours either. I make them and try to make them in nice solid rows though. But no, we don't stripe them. Um, but I will say, just going back to the Italian steakhouse, I will say we did actually feel a little bit better though, because like probably 5 minutes after we sat down, there's another, like I think it was a couple that ended up coming in, and they were kind of dressed kind of like we were, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I feel a little bit
Thank
better
God.
now.
Did it serve chicken fingers for you, or
No, I had
were you
lasagna.
able to? Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's way off kilter for you.
a little bit. I love Italian food though.
It's strange. I didn't
Like
know you ate things other than dino nuggets.
and burgers. Yeah, well, and
Everywhere.
let's see, because what did I have at the track? At the track Friday night, I did have chicken strips and fries from the concession stand, and then had a walking taco on Saturday, which actually
Wow.
really good. And then Little Caesars had a little truck there, so
Oh, nice.
had Little
I haven't
Caesars
had
pizza
Little
on Sunday.
Caesars in a long time.
That was the first time I've ever had it.
Pizza.
Just because we've never really had one around here at all. So
No.
but
Interesting.
no, it was good pizza. Pepperoni was nice and crispy too, so it was good.
Nice.
So yeah, overall, very fun weekend.
Who won the race?
William Byron, the driver of the 24, he's the guy who won the Daytona 500 earlier in the year.
Nice.
The second victory of the year. He probably didn't have the best car. He was able to stretch some fuel mileage,
Okay.
which is weird at a short track. But I was very happy with the race, and hopefully NASCAR decides to come back. I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully they decide to come back for 2026.
Okay. Good for them. I hope they do too. I mean, good for you guys. It was good. I'm glad it was a good weekend.
Yeah,
Good
and
race.
weather was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was a very nice weekend.
70s with a breeze, perfect.
Could you notice the smoke from Canada there? Very bad.
No, actually, it was that was kind of, I don't know, it was just because we were further enough south.
Okay.
Because we could kind of tell when we were leaving on Friday, just so we can still see a little bit of the smoky haze. But yeah, the further south that we got, really didn't have to run into anything.
That's good.
Honestly, the only smoke that we had to deal with was because Friday night I don't know if if it wrecked first or what exactly happened, but a semi caught on fire, like burst into flames. So they closed down I-80, so we had to find an alternate way back to our hotel. And then Saturday when we were going back, we even noticed even Sunday when we were going, or Saturday we were going to the race, but we could see just on the side of the road where the semi was, and there's still smoke.
Wow.
Yeah, even on Sunday it was still doing that too. So
That's insane.
That was very interesting.
I bet.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else happened?
Your
Anything else
Marlins
on
are,
the,
oh,
yeah.
sorry, I was gonna say
No.
your Marlins are actually playing ball.
They not tonight. I think they've lost the last two games, unless against the Houston. But
Yankees,
they swept the Yankees to come back from 16 games under 500 to being 500. Now they're 2 games below, but that's crazy.
And their attendance has been like high, which
Yeah.
is weird because I've been to a Twins Marlins game where there's nobody there.
Yeah, like they sold out. Actually, for their first time in their history, I think they sold out back-to-back nights.
Yeah, that's insane. Because I mean, even though they haven't had the most talented teams, like even since they've moved to their new ballpark and they've been the Miami Marlins or whatever
instead of Florida.
Yeah, they have had some very talented teams or some very talented young players, like the late Jose Fernandez, very dynamic, electric young pitcher who passed away in a boating accident. But yeah, I don't know. This is weird.
It's catching a spark. It's crazy the success that one team brings other teams.
It's funny. It's funny that the one team you care about the most in the whole state of Florida is probably the only one that's actually not doing well.
Right. It's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Marlins are still sub 500 right now, but
they're
surging.
not what they have been. They're not like the Colorado Rockies or the White Sox,
And
or
right, and
I don't know, the team in Minnesota.
what team in Minnesota?
They don't have a team anymore. It's
They
bad.
don't. It's awful. But like, yeah, there is something there that is bringing fans to the games in Miami in the summertime in the heat. So like, people are excited.
Yeah, because I
Miami,
mean, they could just be spending all their time at the beach or at the club.
right?
I mean, in all honesty,
Yeah.
and
So
instead
yeah,
they're like,
there's something good happening right there. If they make the playoffs this year, they'd only be the second team ever to have made the playoffs after being 16 games below 500.
it's the other team, the Braves, that won
I don't know, it
the.
was like in the 40s.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought.
Because okay, maybe they weren't 16 games. Because the Braves, when they won the World Series, I think in 2021, they were 19-31 to start the year.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah,
12 games below.
yeah. I can't remember if they were any worse. Like
Okay.
that's the one number I remember, just because I think it was through like 50 games or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
that's insane.
but hey, at least your baseball team is trying. Mine is yeah. Where Cody, you want to go? You want to try to make some money and be a baseball player for a little bit?
Might as well try. I played a game of softball the other day. It's probably all the talent you need right now.
Yeah, actually, I don't want you to go play because the Twins might not even pay you. Their ownership's way too cheap anyway, so they might not pay you anything.
That's crazy.
Like, they traded away, I think, over 10 players at the trade deadline.
Crazy.
I just
Really
I feel
instills
so
a lot of hope for the fans, doesn't it?
I feel bad for when Byron Buxton comes back, like in a few days or in a week. Like, he's like the only one here. It's like the Will Smith meme from
The Will Smith, yep.
Yeah, from the end of Fresh Prince, where it's like, nobody else is here. Yeah. So good. Baseball season's officially killed for me now. Just have racing season and the start of football season to look forward to. That's about it.
Who is the hottest team in baseball right now, other than the Marlins?
It's actually a very good question. I mean, the Brewers were hot. I think they've cooled off a little bit. Cubbies kind of the same way. I don't know. The Phillies are actually partly because they're half of the Minnesota Twins right now. They're starting to play good ball. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I've given up for a little bit. I think the Twins just made me too sour with everything that they're doing. So,
and I've never paid enough attention to baseball to.
Yeah,
I've just part of the reason I know anything about the Marlins is because of the fact that I follow so many Dolphins and Panthers pages now that there's a lot of fans in common. So
yeah. Hey, speaking of your Panthers, there was some news surrounding them that just came out today or yesterday.
Was it Matthew Tkachuk being the cover athlete of NHL 26?
That'd be correct. Hoisting the Stanley Cup.
Yes. Do they have the curse that that football seems to?
I don't think so. No, not that I can think of.
That's good.
Or if it is, it's maybe just very minor. It's nothing. It's not as bad as the Madden curse at all.
Yeah, because like every player in hockey is hurt all the time.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Tkachuk hurt at some point last year anyway? Like really hurt? Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, but at least your team won another Stanley Cup. Good for you.
Yeah, buddy.
I do want to say I'm a little happy and sad. Former Stars goalie. I mean, he was only with Dallas for a few years anyway, but his name was Anton Hudobin. He was actually he was like their fourth string goalie, and he took over during the bubble during COVID and everything, and got red hot and helped lead them to the Stanley Cup final against Tampa. But he just announced his retirement yesterday, I believe. So Thank you, Dobby, for everything that you did and helping us on our little magical run to the Cup final before we ultimately got beat.
Yeah. The Fever are playing right now. I know that.
They're getting beat right now.
Are they?
I think they're down like 13 at halftime.
Ooh, yeah. 11 at halftime, but whatever.
Okay, 11.
Math is hard.
Okay, when I was just watching it, they must have made a bucket right before the half. It was 54 to 41, I thought.
It's 54 to 43.
Yeah, so see, they got a quick bucket.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, we're in. Oh, hey, I did see one. one thing I know this always circulates on Twitter anyway, but somebody was bringing up how, and I think they'd be funny if they did this with like the NFL and stuff too, but that they shouldn't actually announce trades when they happen. Like they should just wait for people to actually walk out of the locker room or walk out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And like
can you imagine just people not knowing Aaron Rodgers was playing for the Steelers and then just what the?
I know. Well, because I think this one started with I think when LeBron first left Cleveland.
Oh God!
But not knowing it, and then watching him and Chris Bosh walk out of the tunnel in Miami, it's like, what the heck is this?
What happened? I just imagining like Saquon Barkley coming out from the going in as a Giant and coming out as an Eagle. Oh God, people's heads would blow up.
That would be so funny. I know they can't do it for multiple, obviously, very multitude of reasons because of privacy, and also you have to they sell jerseys. That's how it works.
Yeah,
got to sell that merchandise. But think about it. You could have such a quick run on like when Barkley went to Philly. You would have such a quick run on all that stuff. And honestly, from the Giants standpoint, think about all the money you would still make from his jerseys.
Yeah, up until they found out.
Yeah, up until then. You just wouldn't have. You would have to say, no refunds are going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
See what other? Anything else?
Cameron Young was the 1,000th, I believe, different winner on the PGA Tour.
Oh yeah,
this past weekend.
Yeah, he dominated.
Yeah, finally was able to. I mean, Cam Young has always had ability, especially where he can go like low, like really low, and but he's just never been able to close the deal. And now he finally did.
Yeah, he had a. What was he? He was like.
He was 8
won
clear,
by a long shot.
I think he was like 8 clear going into Sunday or something in that ballpark. Oh, I did see too. I think the PGA finished up on viewership this year, like 2 point something %. I thought.
Awesome.
So golf is not dying.
No.
Live or maxi golf, none of them are taking over. Sorry, I had to
maxi golf.
I had to go there. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Again, that was the movie was so good, or not so good, but it was good up until then, and then it just got, it just went downhill. I don't know. Anything else you got?
Oh God.
No wrestling.
Nothing.
Stuff?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Still nothing for Penn State. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I don't know if that. I know. Well, I did read that AJ Ferrari, he is going to be going 275 for Nebraska next year, and he is bulking up and like eating like 12 steaks a day, and it's crazy. I mean, he was walking around 225, 230 anyway, but he's trying to get. He's going to be 275 with a 6-pack.
That is so crazy how, I mean, not just wrestlers, but, you see it in football players, too, how, like, the linemen and linebackers all bulk up, and then they bulk down as soon as you're done. It's just...
Yeah, look at like, Jason Kelsey right now. He's crazy how
or even,
much
like,
different
look at Joe Thomas. Like, that's always the fun
one
to look at for me, is you look at him, and it's like,
or the Pouncey twins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts when all these big guys just stop football.
We should probably transition.
Oh. So, Cody, I guess, since we're there, you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
Good. Hey, by the way, I mean, we had meaningless football with the Hall of Fame game. We have more meaningless football this weekend.
Yay.
It's week 1 of the preseason.
I'm not going to watch any of it.
Yeah, I know. I am going to watch probably a whopping 0 minutes and 0 seconds. So
I don't even know. Like, it used to be I would watch like a drive or two of the third preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
But like since they've gone to only having 3, I don't know which game to watch, so I don't watch any of them. Yeah, I just watch to see who got injured.
Like in most that's more what I use Twitter and everything for. But like I'd always like, because we only got the Vikings games here, like actually on TV if I want to watch them. So it was always fun just watching like the 3rd and 4th stringers, because those are always the guys that are, they got nothing to lose. Like that's where I first got introduced to Taylor Heineke, because he was like the Vikings 3rd or 4th stringer for the longest time. Who we got?
Courtney.
Oh,
just waving at her.
Oh, okay. Um, so, but yeah, you're right. The rest of the preseason, I mean, the actual play of the preseason has just gotten more and more watered down now because,
Yep.
I mean, defenses aren't showing you anything. You don't know who's actually playing, like how many ones are playing, how many, like you don't get a good gauge really.
No, it's been really tough.
So is Bert gonna play at all for Miami?
I don't know if he's gonna play any preseason games. There's a picture of dude. Does something crazy with his hair every year anymore. It's been weird.
Is he trying to get like reverse the juju or what? I mean, like what's
I
he
don't know.
trying to?
He kind of looks like the voodoo doll from Major League.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way.
Back to the minors.
Okay, I do have just one Dolphins question for you here, or it's kind of league wide, but just more so Dolphins. Does Tua have the most pressure on him of any starting quarterback in the league this year?
I don't think so. I don't think he's
Okay.
top five.
In
I
terms of
think
pressure.
right. I think like Anthony Richardson's probably got more.
Okay.
I'd say Trevor Lawrence probably has more at this point right now.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, depending, I guess. Uh, if you want to say, I'd put it. He has as much pressure as Herbert probably on him, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't think it's people know that those guys have ability. It's just
Yeah.
they know that they're starting caliber quarterbacks. It's just Tua is can he stay healthy?
Healthy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, and I think
that
there's more. I think there's more pressure probably than on McDaniel, I guess, in terms of instead of two.
yes,
One to keep him healthy, but also the fact of if you don't
and
make
then
the playoffs
Greer
this
too.
year, yeah, yeah, because if you guys don't make the playoffs, then they're both probably
Yep,
gone.
yep. And it's starting from scratch.
Okay, so I guess basically the only big like the fun battles that we have preseason wise, not necessarily for my team, not necessarily for yours. Like Shador is going to be starting for Cleveland, which
Yeah,
is weird because he's fourth on the depth chart,
yep.
and they just
I've
signed Snoop Huntley,
yeah. They have they have a lot of quarterbacks on their roster right now. Actually,
including one that can't even play, Deshaun.
oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, I know we tend to forget about him, um, but we have that. I mean,
I
how
read
about with Anthony Richardson and Danny Dimes in
yep.
Indy?
I've read JJ McCarthy is struggling in Minnesota. I don't
Yeah,
know how
maybe.
much truth is that.
It's practice. I take nothing away
Yeah,
from. I take nothing from practice.
I don't either.
I mean, because who know it? I mean, because you can look at a double sided, the coin double sided. There is it more so him struggling, or is Brian Flores' defense freaking awesome?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good point.
yeah.
I
So
do know I do know that the Vikings trophy case is empty, just like Andy's dating history is also empty. Um,
yeah, you're
which
right.
brings me to our
Oh
newest
no,
segment.
what the heck is that? Oh, I don't know any of this. Oh no.
No, 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 no. It is this week's Zip and Zoobs Zinger is brought to you by the boys at Zip and Zoobs Detailing, where Reese and Ray like to trash talk but love to keep vehicles clean inside and out. They clean anything from side-by-sides, trucks, and cars up to skid loaders and tractors. They also love to support our first responders, law enforcement, military, and veterans with a Patriot discount of 20%. Go ahead and call Reese and Ray at 563-380-9772. And the zinger of the week was Andy's dating history is like the Vikings trophy case, completely empty.
Did they set you up for this, or was this your idea?
This was their idea, but I loved it.
Boy, thanks, Ray. First I'm getting massacred on Facebook, and now I'm getting massacred here.
Yeah, Jenna did fillet you. It was great.
Yeah, yeah.
You were getting
What if I?
called. You were getting concerned calls. That
I
makes me
know that
happy.
was a weird part. And again, just if for some reason if Jenna's listening to this, I took it all like a chat. I really did. I was laughing at what you said, so I didn't.
I
I
did
did
too.
not care at all. So, well, at least I know Ray's listening now, so that's good, I guess.
Yep, got him back. He's back.
Wait, so that mean so they're not going to sponsor our pick segment anymore then? because
I
they
don't
were the
know.
proud sponsor of our pick segment.
They were. I might have another one of that for that though.
Okay, that'll work out good. I'm going to beat you, by the way, but
Okay.
I beat you once.
Yeah. Fluke.
Sure, we'll go with that. I just see my problem is I take too many chances early, and we're just digging ourselves out of the hole. Kind of like how I was against Garrett when I was playing him on college football. A little Akron versus Nebraska showdown.
Yeah.
Also, my
Basically, what I'm taking from that is you're an idiot, and you sometimes play like an idiot.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, my right guard was it was bad. It was really bad, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be playing Brian. Well, actually, we both have to. We almost finished another season of 25 because he wanted one more season with that before he hung her up.
Are you playing in the Natty?
Right now I just finished the quarters. I think semis next.
Hey,
I
I will be rooting for somebody.
Yeah. Brian doesn't listen to this. You can.
I don't care. I didn't say officially who I'm going to be rooting for. I might be rooting for you to lose.
That's just mean.
Truthful.
Fair. Let's see. What else is happening in the NFL? Oh, Zach Sealer just got a huge contract from the Dolphins. He re-signed.
I saw that.
And then he was the other half of Salt and Pepper from the Dolphins, which he's been a great story. Like he was a walk-on at a Division II school in the NFL or in college, and
where did you go to school?
Oh God, it was.
Sorry, I didn't know if you knew it.
No, I don't. It was.
D2.
Yes, it was not a big name school by any means. Grok. Oh no. But yeah, he just because he had re-signed with the Dolphins a couple years ago, but he outplayed his contract and they got him a better one basically.
Oh, okay, that makes. Let's see. He went to Ferris
State. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Wikipedia.
And he was a 6th round pick or 7th round pick by the Ravens, and then they caught him in the Dolphins. Signed him, and he played really well. Actually, he has been better than like Christian Wilkins, who was the 1st round pick. You know, like he's done more.
Have you heard any more, by the way, on him at all? Like where he might be?
No. Okay. They asked Sealer about it because they were really good friends, and actually, I believe Christian Wilkins is like his son's godfather. But
that's sweet.
Yeah, they had a really good relationship.
By the way, do you know where Ferris State is located?
No clue. Pickney. Oh, that's where you went to high school. No idea.
Big Rapids, Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah, so the more you know. Okay, hey, by the way, the more you know, or speaking of more you know, we were talking about this right before we got on. So we are 3 weeks away from the start of college football season where we get a rivalry game between Iowa State and Kansas State in Ireland.
Yeah.
Because why not? Find you somebody who, I don't know what, if colleges hate more the home and homes, or if Iowa State more hates their actual colors and logo.
Right. Because like Iowa State's going to be wearing, from what I've seen, they have like an Ireland themed jersey coming so.
Oh boy. Why?
I don't know.
Just why? Like,
maybe it's wrong. Maybe it was just a towel I saw or something, but they do not like to wear their colors.
No, I think they'd more rather wear a paper bag than wear their colors. Like, as we were talking about, Iowa State just needs to go back to their colors from the early 2000s, like with the actual the Cyclone logo.
Yes, that was awesome.
It looked awesome. And then, like I said, can you imagine their blackout jerseys? Like, because everybody has a blackout jersey nowadays. But can you imagine their blackout ones? Especially if you throw in a little red or a little gold, whatever you want in there. Oh, those look sick.
We won't get that because
No,
they're ugly now.
no, we're just gonna get the stupid I and State, and they're just gonna wear black because again, they won't wear their normal jerseys.
Oh.
Good job, Iowa State. You've done well. Like it'd be like you and I now wearing purple.
Yeah.
Like for any of their games at all, and I don't. The only complaint that I had for you and I is that they did a whiteout at home, which I still don't understand. I will never understand that we're doing a whiteout. It'd be like if Iowa State did a whiteout at home, or not Iowa State. If Iowa did a whiteout at home,
I guess I can understand you and I doing a whiteout at home more than some places like because they're a dome. The fact that the color isn't or making the other team like it's. I don't know. They can do whatever they want because like having a color or jersey or whatever isn't doesn't hinder you in any ways. Like Miami uses their white jerseys at home all the time to make the opposing team wear a darker color. Like it's
which I can understand
mental aspect.
That,
yeah, try to make the Bills call OSHA.
Did they actually do that?
They did.
Oh my gosh! Holy cow, Cody! This Little League game it's went nuts. So I'm watching a Little League game. Who likes this between Utah and Nevada? Utah was up 11-2 in the top of the second inning. Nevada is now up 13-11 in the bottom of the fourth.
Is there a mercy rule in that at all?
Yeah, I think there's a 10-run rule like after 3. So I think like if they would have held serve, they would have been on the way to probably winning. Like because of that, but yeah, like I said, they're down 13-11 now.
That's insane.
Yeah, sorry to
Bats
jump off
got hot.
Yeah, the football course, but
yeah, field for football.
I'm excited for football season now.
I can't wait.
I want it to come now.
Starting to plan fantasy football stuff, and
I have my draft on Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, this Friday.
Wow.
Won't know who I pick until what pick I have, but
oh, you won't know until right before.
Yeah, until like an hour before, whatever ESPN does.
Okay, we were discussing how we want to do that this year because like I've always liked the idea of doing like a punt pass or punt passing kick to see who like to determine order
like
doing competitions.
Yeah, doing something like what the league did for theirs.
Yeah,
like to an extent.
Something like that, yeah. Like doing a race, doing something.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get together. And like the one year we played for a little while, we were playing a game of flag football every year beforehand, and we had too many injuries happening.
That's
one guy pulled a hamstring,
especially when nobody's probably used to running that much nowadays.
No.
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
Yep, that was bad.
All I know is that if I have the number 1 pick, I'm taking Jamar Chase. After that, I hope I get lower. I either want 1 or I want.
And that's the thing. Like I don't
6.
I don't really like the number 1 pick most of the time, especially in the snake draft. I like coming back and getting 24 and 25 or whatever. Like 20 and 21, whatever you want to call it, depending on where. It's nice, but I'd rather have 6 and 12. 6 and 13, and I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and ours is only an 8-man, I believe, unless more people join. So, I mean, still, like, you're going to get pretty stacked rosters regardless. But
yes.
But, yeah, like, other than that, I don't want 2 or 3 because, like, I don't want to take Saquon.
Right. And how many times have people taken McCaffrey and gotten burned?
Many, many times. I think my brother has had that happen to him multiple times.
Yeah. But then, like, also, if you don't take him, you can get burned. So...
Yeah. So yeah, I don't like, and I won't take Jefferson because I don't trust him.
Addison was suspended for 3 games.
Yeah, I was wondering how many he was actually going to get for that. So he has to miss games. How much do they play? Between the Bears, I think the Bengals, and somebody else, maybe the Falcons. No, they play Atlanta late. But yeah, in all honesty, Minnesota got pretty lucky. He only got 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look here.
Oh, another thing was McLaurin asked for a trade.
Oh yeah, Scary Terry and Micah
and so did
Parsons
Micah
did.
Parsons. I understand Micah for sure wanting
Yeah,
out
the
after the
scary Terry part,
comments
I
that
don't.
yeah after the comments that Jerry Jones has made. Like, why wouldn't you want to get? You're one of the best players in the league. Why wouldn't you want out?
Oh yeah, I know, and especially before you just get trapped there, where they can just lay one or two franchise tags on you.
Yeah,
Um,
they can do too.
yeah, so I just wonder what would be the package.
Oh, you have to give up a lot, I think.
Like if you're Buffalo, do you make a run at him? Because you're only paying Josh right now, and maybe a couple members of your offensive line. You're not really paying anybody a lot of money.
That's true. God, I don't like the idea of that.
I know, because I would hate for Kansas City to do it too. Or I don't know. How about Denver just goes and just completely adds to their already revamped defense, and they give because I mean they don't have to pay Bo Nix for a couple years.
That's true.
I
That's
would say
great.
Green Bay, but we're out of Monopoly money already,
Yeah.
so we're moving out of
Miami,
Monopoly Junior money. That's what we're trying to go for.
Miami is also out of money.
I thought of a very scary place. They'll never trade him there. What if he went to Detroit?
Ooh, that'd be very scary.
Him and Hutch. Oh, that would not be good. Okay, he doesn't need to go there. Cody, he can go to your conference. I don't want him in mine.
He's a great player.
Yeah, but yeah, the McLaurin part, I don't really get that because I mean, you finally are good with Jaden
Right.
Daniels now. Like, why? I understand wanting to get your bag, but still, like he's 28, so he has only one contract probably left in him,
Yeah.
or one good sized contract, I should say. So yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this game sits 15-11 now. This is weird, or not weird, but this game has just gotten. Oh my gosh, they're gonna score. I think they just scored again. Maybe not. I don't know if the ball went in the dugout or not. Sorry, this is just it is fascinating to watch.
There's some good kids in that.
Yeah, and and some of them are like the whole, not to, not trying to make fun of them, but they're like in the bench warmers. You know, the guy that says I am 12.
Yeah.
Like some of
Are you
some of them don't.
drunk?
Yeah, some of them don't look 12, but more power to them.
Wow.
So, any other
See.
football stuff you got?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. Well, so Cody, you know how this past week I was at Iowa Speedway. While there
Yeah.
was nothing memorable that happened there, it gave me an idea for our top
Okay.
five of our top five most memorable events or most memorable moments that we've
Witness live?
that we have witnessed live. So, before we dive in, just a reminder that our top five is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags Lawn Care. Lick Tags specialize in complete lawn maintenance and house, snow and ice control, any small engine repairs that you may have, and as part of a guy who might or might not be listening to this podcast now, they offer power washing as well. So any calls that you have, give the guys at Lick Tags a call at 563-203-4238 and tell them that the guys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast, that's us if you guys don't know, sent you there.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to start with my number 5. Was
Okay.
actually not a sports event. It was watching Kid Rock open at the Iowa State Fair.
Oh, nice.
It was really funny to me because I like some of his country stuff.
Yep.
And Photographs is a really good song of his. Pictures, I guess. Picture. I put your picture away. I sat down and cried today. You know that song?
Oh, yep.
So, he sang that with Sheryl Crow originally, and he came out on stage and he started singing that song, and it kind of made it long and drawn out.
Yeah.
And they put a spotlight on the bench on the seat next to him, like who was going to sing the female part, and then it cut out and went black, and then Beavis and Butthead were on the screen.
Oh my
and it
gosh.
said, I thought it was Kid Rock, not Kid Soft Rock. Yeah, it's more like Kids Suck. And then they started singing Ball with the Ball.
Oh my gosh.
It was just really cool.
Wow.
I thought he did a great job with it. That was one of my favorite moments I've seen at a concert.
Nice. That's awesome. So my number 5, I'm just gonna honestly go with the first NASCAR Cup Series race I got to go to at Texas, because that's before they killed Texas. But it was like the only time that I got to watch Jeff Gordon race.
Okay.
Or initially I thought I was going to get to watch Jeff Gordon race, but yeah, it was fun. And the fact that I got to watch Brad Keselowski get beat by lose to Jimmy Johnson with about 4 to go after Brad dominated the whole race. That
Nice.
brought a little tear to my eye because I hate Brad. That's why I was making jokes to my dad. I think I was making it to Kyle. I even think I showed it to Peyton. That Brad must have been offered some hay before the race because he has a face that looks like a horse. So I just call him Horseface. So I was
a terrible person.
I am. I was having a lot of fun with that though. So I was very happy that he did not win this past Sunday or in 2015 when we were in Texas.
I could tell you who won the Vegas race that I went to.
Carl Edwards.
Yep. And do you know who won the Busch Series race that I went to that same weekend?
Was that Mark Martin?
That was.
Yep.
It's crazy that you know that. Who won the first ever race at Vegas?
Mark Martin.
Yeah, I remember that. That was on a Monday or something like that. Because
I can also tell you who won the Pepsi 400 that you were at, because my parents were at the same one.
Okay, who won that one?
The guy who I almost came into, who was with arm length, who I was within arm's reach of this weekend.
Jeff Burton.
Jeff Burton, yes.
So actually, those are the only ones I've been to that I can remember at least.
Shoot, every race that you've been
Roush.
to has been, it's been a Roush driver or a former Roush driver, because Mark might have been, that was I think when was he starting as Hendrick stuff yet or running for Junior Motorsports?
I think he maybe
in the Busch Series race there.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think he was still Roush.
Okay, but yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, it's just been Roush guys,
and it's crazy that I know that.
I am proud of you, Cody.
Yeah, right.
Well,
all right.
Okay, yeah, continue. That's
my number 4.
That's
way more than I want to ever do again.
I got more coming down.
Billy Ray Cyrus playing "Achy Breaky Heart" when I was a kid. That was awesome. I remember he was big at the time, and I think it was at Dollywood that I saw him, which is in Nashville, or not Nashville, in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Okay,
that's seen him as a kid.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, all minor sports. I have no life. So basically,
the rest of mine will be all Dolphins. So
okay. So this is one of 2 Packers ones on here.
Okay.
So this past one, or number 4 is actually, I like to call it Jordan Love's coming out party. It was the game where Ashton and I went to the Packers Chargers game, and it was actually like Love's best game as a pro or at that point.
Yep.
And also, it happened that they happened to beat Justin Herbert, which was fun because social media quarterback, right? Is that what he is? Okay, good. But yeah, and actually, probably the best part, it wasn't even a moment that I saw too, is when we were leaving the Lambeau or the Packers Pro Shop, and then Ashton caught a glimpse of Jordan when he was pulling in, that Monday, and I missed it.
That's
funny. I was too focused on trying to find a gap to leave the parking lot. But that was a fun weekend. Okay, what do you got next?
My next one was actually kind of. All right, I'm gonna give you number 2 before number 3.
Okay, was it the Packers Dolphins game that we went to?
No, it was not.
I had fun. I had fun that weekend.
My number 2 was actually the Dolphins playing the Vikings. It was the year after the Vikings had won the North with Brett Favre.
Okay, so it'd be 2010 then.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, because the Vikings came out. It was either week 1 or week 2. It was early in the season. Dolphins played the Vikings at Minnesota. My friend Joe Kraus and I went. Actually, there was a bunch of us that went, but Joe had bought my ticket for me. The Dolphins stuffed the Vikings on first and goal at the 1 twice in that game.
Nice. And that's when they had AP.
Yes. And so that was one of my favorite moments, like just seeing them get stuffed. And the Dolphins ended up winning that game, like thinking the Dolphins are going to be legit this year. They weren't.
Well, oh yeah, because what did you guys end up finishing that year then? Because the Patriots won the East, obviously.
Yes. Because the Dolphins had won it.
And the Jets made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because that was with Sanchez and Sexy Rexy.
I don't remember. It wasn't.
Okay.
It might have been 6-10.
Okay, I gotcha.
But
okay, my number 3 was this might have been 2016, maybe. Me, Ray, and our buddy Caleb Simeo went to a Twins-Yankees game.
Okay.
And it's when the Twins were awful. It was actually during Joe Mauer's last season. Like, I think that everybody kind of had an idea that he was going to retire, but he hadn't officially announced it. Well, during that game, it was late. It was in September, I think. I'm pretty sure we got to witness Joe Mauer's last career home run, and it happened to be a grand slam.
Oh, wow.
Which was awesome. Cool. I actually saw 2 grand slams that game, one by Mauer and then one by Didi Gregorius of the Yankees. But it was funny because right before that, there was this annoying Yankees fan behind us. Not Caleb, Caleb is a Yankees fan, but there was an annoying fan behind us just kept saying Joe Mauer's overrated and yada, yada, yada. And then Mauer hit that grand slam, and I was this close to just turning around and just getting him the old, or what do you got to say now?
Who won the game?
The Twins did, actually. It was the one time they beat the Yankees that whole series.
Nice.
So, because the Twins suck against the Yankees. They suck in general, but they really suck against the Yankees. Yeah, I think they end up winning like 10-5, I believe.
Wow.
That's good. It was a very fun. I had a lot of fun, and just the fact that I got to say I witnessed Joe Mauer's last home run, and it happened to be a grand slam is pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now my number 3 was right after one of the times the Dolphins stuffed them. Ronnie Brown broke a 50-yard run, and just seeing it. I mean, I was hoping he was going to break it the whole 100, but he got caught at midfield. That was really cool.
Nice.
And I was a big Ronnie Brown fan.
Wow, Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams, such a fun duo at Auburn. I love Cadillac so much. He was just always hurt.
They both went into a Florida team.
That is true. I guess I never thought of it that way, but that is true. All right, so my number 2 was in 2007. Packers were playing the Vikes at the Metrodome, and got to witness Brett Favre break Dan Marino's career passing touchdowns record in person. Yep. Threw a little quick slant to Greg Jennings, and
Greg Jennings carried the team on his back.
He did, not quite with the broken leg yet, but he did put the team on his back. That is never gonna. I mean, that's one of those you can just show an image to any football fan, and it's like, yep, we know exactly what that is.
We know what happened.
Again, you can just hear the voice in your head from the video too. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Never got to see a record get broken in person before, and it was like, yeah, that's pretty. And just the fact that it happened, it would have been. Don't get me wrong, it would be awesome if it would have happened in Green Bay, but just the fact that it happened in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then what ended up transpiring a couple years later.
Okay, so we're gonna go to my number 1 now.
Yep.
Was one of the coolest plays I've ever seen. I think one of the most iconic catches I've ever seen. I watched live was Brent Grimes picking off Matt Stafford over Megatron in the end zone. I think
he kind of did it like this, one-handed.
Oh yeah, right? Dude he's one of the most talented athletes ever. I think if it wasn't for his wife, he'd have been an all-pro. His wife made him undesirable for teams because she was so shit crazy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I kind of remember some of that now.
Yeah.
But no, that catch that he had.
I think it was better than. I thought it was better than Odell's.
Especially being old. Who he did it on.
Yeah, and he's a 5'6". I don't know how tall he is, 5'9", maybe, I don't know, but going over 6'4". Megatron,
like
picking
prime
it off.
Megatron.
Yeah. Dolphins went on to lose that game, but still.
Oh shoot! What a catch, Cody! This baseball game was just about tied.
That's crazy.
The kid made a diving catch in center field with the bases loaded with 2 outs. Yeah, this game was one bonkers. Yeah, but no, I remember seeing that catch, and I think it was like the top play on SportsCenter forever, because
Oh
that's when they
yeah.
always did the best of the best,
Yep.
like trying to find plays to beat it. It's like, oh my
Um,
word.
the only thing like that sucked about that was it was in uh Detroit, so they didn't
Mm,
show it again. Like you
yeah,
saw it live, and I was like, holy cow! And then I had to like look it up online like when I got home.
yeah, because that was before the days of Twitter, right? Or at least the early days of social
Uh,
media.
I'm not sure.
So, um, no, that's pretty sweet. Now,
It's fun.
my number one, we're going back to racing. This was 2011 at Iowa Speedway. And actually, hey, we're going back to Roush, though, because actually two
Oh,
Roush drivers were involved in it. So, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had won his first career race at Iowa earlier that year. Well, he's leading the race coming off of four in an unsponsored car because sponsorship was tough for Roush back then. And he has his teammate Carl Edwards Carl's maybe like 5 car lengths behind him. Well, next thing you know, we see smoke start to billow out of Ricky's car. And as he's coming off of four, this big cloud of white smoke, and next thing you know, Carl just runs right in the back of him because Ricky blew up. So it was a very expensive win for Jack Roush, but
I
it's still
bet.
probably the craziest finish I think I've ever seen, where two cars run into each other crossing the line, let alone teammates.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Ashton, because we were in the Featherlight suite there when they had a suite, and they had a pool going during the race where you just pick a random driver out of a hat and whatever. If Carl would have won, I think Ashton would have won $100.
Oh, nice.
So, it's like I said, still probably the craziest finish I think I've ever seen.
That's cool.
And obviously one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen just live in person.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think we both I think we had pretty good lists. I think.
Yeah, I think so. It was fun.
Yeah.
Fun to go to the old memory bank.
Yeah, I guess, and especially when you get to see that type of stuff in person.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still obviously stuff like you remember the great Camarillo
Oh yeah.
touchdown against the Ravens, or obviously I always remember the Rodgers to Rodgers Hail Mary against Detroit, but there's just something about getting to watch something in person.
Or like Fitzmagic's no look pass.
Oh, yep.
That was sweet.
Or I can say, I mean, the Brent Hundley game against
Or or
Pittsburgh.
or the Miracle in Miami. Like that'll.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, there's stuff that you'll never forget, like stuff like that. But there's also
there's something about being there.
Yeah,
too.
That's like for example, can you imagine if you were at the Coldplay concert a few weeks ago?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, because then you can say, "Yep, I was there. I remember all that stuff." That's definitely memorable in more ways than one.
For sure.
Probably and for some people, billions of way to remember that. So,
and that'll be that might be called not what's the opposite, like when it's famous for a bad thing.
Infamous.
Infamous, yeah.
Yeah,
words are difficult.
Yeah, that's gonna be very infamous, I would say.
Yep.
So, sir, you got anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up this episode?
Yeah, people, if you guys have any ideas for top fives for us, post them our way. We're struggling to think of them sometimes. Sometimes they come to us, but
sometimes,
if you got an idea, shoot it to us on our Facebook or comment on one of our videos. Yeah. Anything you want.
Because we do see comments. There are few far in between. Those are probably easier for us to see as well, because I do get notifications if we do have comments.
Okay. Yep.
Or just tell it to us in person.
Yeah, that's true. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, follow.
Yep. Review.
Tell people. Yeah, give us 5 stars. If you're not going to give us 5 stars, don't rate or review. But if you're going to give us 5 stars, do it.
No, because if you give us anything lower, you probably might be our pest of the week then.
Exactly.
I mean, in all honesty. Wait, Cody, you forget something else.
Do also remember that fullbacks are people too.
Yes, they are.
Actually, shout out our the Dolphins' fullback, Alec Ingold, is down with in concussion protocol right now.
Oh, that's not good, Cody. That's not good. I still say the Packers need to get a fullback back.
It's a fun position.
It is, but some of the more successful teams in history, especially of late, they all have fullbacks.
They do.
Like, unless if you can be like Philly and just run the tush push every other play. Like, everybody else needs a fullback, especially if you're going to be a successful running football team.
Yes. You need somebody that likes to hit.
Yeah, that's what fullbacks like to do. There's people who can't play defense, they just like to hit instead.
Yep. No tackle, just hit.
No. Yep, just hit. So, yeah, other than that, thank you everybody for listening, and we will catch you next week.
Peace.